Okay, Dad, are you ready for episode 2 in your official cooking show?
Absolutely. Let's make some cornbread.
Today we're going to make cornbread. Dad's specialty is all kinds of breads. So Dad's passion is we all benefit from that because we get to eat homemade cornbread, homemade rolls, homemade biscuits, homemade pizza, homemade sourdough bread, homemade yeast rise bread. Oh, pancakes and waffles. He's always made pancakes and waffles. So today we're going to show you Dad's cornbread, or Dad's going to show you Dad's cornbread.
All right.
All right, first steps first.
First thing we're going to do is we need some butter. And I'm going to use about a half, maybe a little more than half a stick of butter.
Yeah.
And I've got one. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the skillet first because I want the butter melted. And we're going to let it melt while we're getting ready for...
So this is kind of one of the secrets to getting your cornbread. We like our cornbread to be crispy on the bottom. So Dad will put this cast iron skillet in the hot oven. It's like 450 degrees melt the butter. And then when you pull it out before you put the batter in, and you sprinkle it with cornmeal, and that makes the bottom all crispy. So put this in an oven, 450.
There we go. Now, start the cooking. We need a cup of cornmeal, half a cup of flour, and we'll need, about a teaspoon of baking soda, and then we're going to get a tablespoon of baking powder, and we prefer the non-aluminum baking powder. Salt, about a teaspoon of salt. All right, then we're going to just stir that up just a little bit. Now we're going to beat an egg.
All right, beating the egg.
Now we're going to beat up an egg with our handy dandy whisk. Y'all should all have a whisk. See, it works real good. All right, we don't have buttermilk. We can't get to the store and we can't get what we need. So we made buttermilk. This has got a cup of milk, tablespoon of vinegar. We used white vinegar. And normally our recipe would be 1 cup of buttermilk and a half a cup of sweet milk. Well, what we've got here is 1.5 cups of sweet milk with a tablespoon of vinegar in it. So let's put the egg in there with it. Whisk it all up. Be sure don't splatter any. We're going to make us a little hole there for our milk. Pour it in here. And just stir this until it's all wetted out, and you don't have to go crazy and beat it too much. Just get it till it's all wet. And you'll notice it's a pretty liquid dough, but that will make for a moister cornbread. And probably one of the most important ingredients is this black cast iron skillet, bought at a flea market. And there's the melted butter. So we're going to just pour the butter in here, but we're going to reserve some butter in the pan, about yay much, which I'm sure is exactly a tablespoon. And we're going to stir that in. All right. Now, sprinkle a little cornmeal in your skillet. That's probably enough.
And this helps keep the crust all crispy. Right, Dad?
Right. Now we're gonna just pour this in here. Scrape your bowl, try to get all that goodness in there. Slap this in the oven.
For how long?
For about 20 minutes.
About 18 to 20 minutes.
Is at 450 degrees. You can go a little longer, a little shorter. It just depends on how done you like your cornbread. And you can test it when it's time to bring it out with a toothpick.
And what's your favorite way to eat cornbread, Dad?
Probably my favorite way is in a glass of buttermilk. You crumble up cornbread. Now this wouldn't be when it's hot, after it's maybe a late night snack or something. You just crumble up some buttermilk, cornbread, and put it in a glass of buttermilk.
And do you eat
Really
that
good.
do you eat that with a fork or a spoon?
Well, you use a spoon.
Use a spoon, okay.
You won't get it all.
And then do you drink it?
Leave no crumb left behind. In the summertime, get you a big old ripe tomato, slice it, and then you can have tomatoes and cornbread, beans and cornbread. Cornbread's just good with anything.
All year long.
That's right, all year long. Morning, noon, and night.
All right, we think it's ready?
I think it's been 20 minutes, so
Let's check
let's
it.
take a check and see what it looks like. Well, I think that looks about perfect. What do you think?
Looks good to me. I'm ready for a slice.
Let's dump it out. Cross your fingers and hope it doesn't stick now, folks. There you go.
Ready for a slice.
Now there are two different ways to cut cornbread. You can cut it in pie-shaped wedges,
Uh-huh.
which is what I normally do. But my bride loves the edges, and she always cuts it like this.
Because they're nice and crispy?
She gets more edge. that
Because
way.
you dusted the pan with cornmeal, it makes it all crispy.
Right. So we're just gonna cut it like this.
Slap some butter on that and let's eat it. So just in case y'all don't want to make your cornbread from scratch, we do have Gypsy Dad's down home cornbread mix, and this is really good. It's really actually delicious, and it's so easy to make, and these are on our website. So these and his biscuits. Bye y'all.